On Asia Down Under, the grief of losing a baby.
We really don't know what's happening, what is going on, why it's happening.
When 1 in 4 babies are lost, why is support not a priority? And at home in Wanaka, a special profile on Dunedin's much-loved former mayor, Dame Suki Turner.
Hello and welcome to Asia Down Under. Shortly we'll be meeting Dame Suki Turner, but first the political and legal status of Taiwan. Ever since the separation from mainland China, the people of Taiwan have faced an issue of identity. Mildred travelled to this year's cultural festival to find out how New Zealand Taiwanese view the issue.
Auckland's Aotea Square became a riot of colour as this year's Taiwan Cultural and Traditional Games Festival took place, organised by the Taiwanese Women's Association of New Zealand.
In this event, in this festival, you can see a lot of traditional cultural performances, as well as our Taiwanese gourmet food stores, our traditional childhood games from Taiwan. And the purpose of this event is to promote Taiwan culture to the New Zealanders.
New Zealand currently is home to nearly 20,000 Taiwanese.
It's a growing community, even though a lot of them are not permanently migrants yet. And I guess the problem is there's not enough interactions, and that's why these kind of events is very special, and that could create an opportunity for us to all work together and to share the common goal and to feel proud about our identity again.
It's an identity that has been uncertain for many years. Looking back to a century ago, Sun Yat-sen overthrew the Qing dynasty and created the Republic of China. Half a century later, the communists ousted Chiang Kai-shek's nationalist government, and those opposed fled to the island of Formosa. They established the Republic of China there, which became known as Taiwan, but their political status has yet to be resolved. So is Taiwan part of China?
No, not part of China. At the moment, I think we try to seek the common interest. At the moment, I think economic and trade cooperation is our main concern. We have to put the political issue aside.
Having been brought up in Taiwan and did politics as a major at university, and through living abroad in New Zealand for the past 15 years, I don't have all the answers for the political problem, but I must say I feel everyone is getting more and more comfortable because we are too competitive and successful for being tied down to some political issues all the time. And together we can make a huge difference.
But young New Zealand Taiwanese certainly have a different view.
I personally prefer New Zealand politics. I think there's too much central power in Chinese sort of governments, and it's not really what I'm interested in, I guess, having grown up here.
Since separation, Taiwan's taken a very different path. Their flag, their money, their passport. Taiwan's official name is Republic of China, while the mainland is People's Republic of China. In Taiwan, tension over the independence issue worsened when Hong Kong reunified with China.
We don't want to Taiwan be a part of China. Taiwan is Taiwan, China is China, two different countries.
I don't see the distinction as that much, but I prefer associating myself with Taiwan. So when people ask me, I like to say that I'm from Taiwan. I try to clarify it.
You can call it whatever you want, and people who are from China will be educated and trained to look at it with a certain kind of lenses. And likewise, we Taiwanese also would have a certain views about that. But that's why these cultural events are very special. They are not there to change anyone's minds. They are there to create a platform where anyone, including mainland Chinese, can come to love Taiwan. And that kind of love and connection will overcome a lot of difficulties.
At the moment, Taiwan and China have already signed 15 agreements. Yeah, and we also open for tourists from mainland China. I think both sides exchange each other. Both sides can work together.
The desire to understand your own sources and your own history will come automatically when you love your identity.
People want peace. Nobody wants to provoke war across the strait. And that people from both sides, they want to create, called prosperity, win-win situation, good for the regional stability as well as the global stability and prosperity.